Hello and welcome, boys and girls. Today I'm going to show you how to write a critique for your artwork in Dr. Schneider's art class. So just like with the reflection writing, there are 4 steps. A critique is different than reflection because a critique, you're measuring what you did well and what you could improve. And you're stating how you know you did something well and how something could be improved. It's as simple as that. For the critique writing, I suggest 4 steps. Step number 1, obviously, look at your artwork. So if we look at the artwork here, we see that this is a pen and ink study of 4 basic forms. And it's pretty well done. And oftentimes I find that students will be more self-critical than I would be. So you're going to start to learn as we do the critique what to look for. Things that you did well, most of you did many things well, and then things you could improve on. And most all of us have something we could improve on. So as we look at the artwork, we're thinking about things we did well and things that stand out that could use improvement. Step number 2, write the sentences about something you did well with support telling how you know you did well. So write 2 sentences about something you did well with support telling how you know. It's as simple as that. So for example, the cone is drawn well because it looks like a cone. So we go to our example. The cone looks like a cone, and that's as simple as it gets. In realism, it doesn't look like a banana, so we wanted it to look like a cone, and it does. The cone, and you could just change this here, is drawn well. How do you know? How do you know it's drawn well? Well, because it looks like a cone. Simple as that. Okay? Let's look for another thing. Well, you could use a similar type of answer, or you could pick something else. So you could say the cube is drawn well because it looks like a cube. Or you could say the shadows are drawn well because they look like the forms. How about that? One of the things I taught you in this lesson was about the shadows. The shadows are drawn well. And feel free to use your own sentences here, but I have sentence starters because I find it helps some of my students. The shadows are drawn well since they reflect the forms. There you go. Excellent. So that's 2 sentences. Now, step number 3. Write a sentence about something you could improve and how it could be improved. That's the key, is how could it be improved? Explain it. So in my sentence, I put the lines on the cylinder could be improved by making them more uniform. So you could see some of them come out a little further than others, some crisscross in places. As I looked at my work, that's something that stood out to me as something that could have been improved. So that's what I'm going to write. So in the middle, you're putting what could be improved. The cylinder, or even you can be more specific, the lines of the cylinder could be improved by making them more uniform. That means they look more similar. And that's it. Now the last thing you'll do is clean it up with step 4. Check your spelling, check your grammar, look for any red marks in your spelling, check your grammar, read the sentences and make sure they sound correct, and then erase any dotted lines. And that's it. So again, to write a critique, look at your artwork, write 2 sentences about something you did well with support telling how you know. Step 3. Write a sentence about something you could improve and how it could be improved. And step 4, check your spelling and your grammar and erase the dotted lines. And that's it. All right, go to it. You're going to do great.